racing again at Indianapolis.
Kanaan is going to get it. Kanaan is going to get it. He's in the lead.
Tony Kanaan comes all the way from about 6th starting position to take the lead.
Do you think he's a good restarter?
Now the question is, can he hold on to it? What we've seen so far today, the answer is going to be no. But at least now he's in the mix.
Oh, you wait for this cheer when he comes down the front stretch here. This place is going to come alive.
Listen, what an exceptional restart.
Right behind him is Dario Franchitti. They are close friends.
He's not going to be able to hold it. He's not going to be able to hold it.
Here comes Dario. The gloves are off. This time by 15 laps to go.
All clear, all clear.
Coming into the mix as well is Ryan Briscoe. He's in 3rd right now. Dixon is 4th. Wilson is back in 5th.
And Eddie, you and I talked about just when we were away at commercial one time whether the 2 target cars had the right amount of downforce to be up front, and wondered whether or not Tony had maybe just a bit too much. We'll wait and see.
Nice with each other up to the end. They're guarding the position, so maybe, like you said, you'd be better off if you're leading that last lap. Now he's going to pass him again, and it's a clean pass.
And does he get him by the stripe? Yes, he does, so it can be done.
That sure is calling it close.
It was close.
Well, he wasn't defending that time, Marty. I can assure you, when you're coming out of 4, you're going to be moving around the racetrack.
And you can move a little bit, maybe in turn 3. You can move a little bit coming off of 4.
Takuma Sato trying to get up closer.
Now Franchitti's got a problem with Sato, and he's guarding the position.
Now will he try and go for the pass? This time by, there will be 2 laps remaining.
Sato's car, I don't think has as much downforce because he certainly seems to slide mid-turn.
I think he's got
going down the straight.
Now 2.
You heard the call. Here comes Dario. And Sato may try and come with him. Look out. This could get tricky. Oh, and he slides on by. Sato takes 2nd.
4 to Sato.
And Kanaan is going to make a run on him now.
So Franchitti out in front, Takuma Sato in 2nd. There's Dixon, and then Tony Kanaan. On board with Tony. If he wants a shot, he's got to get some help up front. He's too far back right now. Next time by, the white flag.
I think Sato's in the catbird position now.
Time it right. You have to time it right. Everybody standing, listen to the crowd.
White flag is out. Dario Franchitti takes the defensive line into 1. Sato taking a peek.
Inside. Keep going. Keep going, buddy. Yellow.
The yellow is out.
Should have waited till coming out of 2. We talked about that.
We talked about his patience. And for the 3rd time in his career, Dario Franchitti is going to win the 500, and all 3 times it's going to be under caution.
This is a race where you cannot make a mistake. That was very hard. Sato was close, but I think he got on that white line again.
He did.
Tony Kanaan is going to finish 3rd. Remember, results are not official. We'll get word from IndyCar. But right now, here they come down the front straightaway. And Dario Franchitti is going to join an elite group as he is going to become a 3-time winner at Indianapolis.
What a race. What a race.
You are the man. Awesome job, champ. Way to go.
Congratulations,
3-time winner.
We know she can count to 3. She just proved it.
That was amazing.
Word from IndyCar officials, yes, it is Dario Franchitti's race.
And he came all the way from the back to all the way in the front, and he withstood that big attack from Sato on the last lap.
From 28th all the way to win the race, Dario Franchitti again stamps his name in the record book in open wheel racing.
Here with Ashley Judd. Ashley, congratulations. The first thing we saw was you count to 3 with your fingers.
Oh my gosh, 3. That is just such an extraordinary achievement. What he did today was awesome.
We're going to hear from Dario in a moment to what it means to him. But I want you to tell me what you think he's going to be thinking right now. What's going through his mind?
What I think it means is that Marina and George Franchitti raised one hell of a racing driver, and Sir Jackie Stewart brought him up right. Jim Clark is looking down on him, and so is Michael Wanzer, and I am so proud of him. And I said to him today, when he got in the car, I will see you in the winner's circle. I knew it. I knew it. Did you see him go from 25th to 3rd on a single green flag run? I don't think anybody's ever done that before. He's a legend.
Dario Franchitti's wife couldn't be prouder. Let's talk to Chip. He just came in himself. Let's talk about how in that first pit stop you had to have doubts.
We were dead last, Rick. We were dead last at the first stop. After the first stop, we were 33rd. 33rd after the first stop.
And then?
Came back to the lead.
All right, not a lot of adjustments. He seemed to be pretty happy with the car all day. There was a minor problem with vibration.
Yeah, no, minor things all day with the car. Nothing really, tires and fuel.
Congratulations.
He goes, oh, the tires are going up, the tires are going up. And then they look at him and they say, the tires are fine. He's just so tuned in. Thank you all.
Congratulations to Ashley and Chip. What a victory.
The car pulls in. The celebration is about to begin here at Indianapolis.
For the third time in his racing career, Dario Franchitti slips the wreath around his neck. He will take the kiss from the festival queen, and he will have an opportunity to drink the milk as presented by Dave Forgy from the American Dairy Association. Dario Franchitti wins the Indy 500 for the third time. Dario, you're wearing the white glasses as his wife Ashley comes in to give him a kiss. It has been such an emotional year for not just Dario, but this entire team. Michael Wanzer, the chief strategist for Dario Franchitti, or Barry Wanzer, the chief strategist for Dario. His son Michael passed away earlier this year, and now Dario. On the heels of all that has happened this year, what does it mean to win the Indianapolis 500 today?
I just want to dedicate this to two of Indianapolis' finest, Dan Weldon and Michael Wanzer. Thank you to all the fans for saluting our buddy Dan today. What a race. What a race. I think D-Dub would be proud of that one, just coming from the back there and that last lap, running side by side with Takuma. I went down and I moved up to give him the room, and then we hit, and I just kept the foot and managed to keep it out of trouble. But thank you to this Target team and my buddy Scott Dixon. I was looking there at the pole and I was thinking, I don't know who the heck's going to win it, but everybody up there was a friend of Dan's, and I think that about sums it up. Everybody loved Dan.
In the battle at turn one with Sato, how did you decide which line to take and what to do as he pressured you from the inside?
Well, now that we're allowed to defend our position, there's a kind of a gray area, so I moved over and I saw he was coming, and I'd come over as he moved, so I came back over and I moved up the track. and I don't know, he got loose. It looks like I just saw the replay. He got loose underneath me, but kind of reminds me of Emerson and Little Al there with the contact at the end, and Scott Harner, my spotter, is on there going, keep going, keep going, keep going, and I'm trying, I'm pulling gears, and I gotta say, thank you to Honda as well. We had a really tough qualifying, and these guys worked so hard, and every race I've won, every IndyCar race has been with Honda, and they worked so bloody hard and showed everybody what they could do today, so thank you. This is, I mean, this means the world. This is Indianapolis, man, and 3 times, and to be on the trophy beside Dan, either side, that's more important than anything.
Dario, you're an astute student of the sport of racing. What does it mean to be among those that are 3-time winners at Indianapolis?
Well, the last week I've been studying my buddy JR's, Johnny Rutherford's book, because he gave me it the other night, left a beautiful inscription in it, and said he hoped to welcome me to the 3-time club. So to be in the company of guys like that just means so much. And JR gave me a little wave the first time I led under caution today. We have a little ritual here, and he came up and gave me a wave, so I waved back, and then we went racing again. But what a great race today. He was able to come from the back of the grid after getting hit in pit lane and spun. And again, I can't say enough about this Target team and the adversity they've been through. And you know, Dan was our guy. Michael was our boy, and we just dedicate this to him. And that feels really quite nice right now.
It's a hot day at Indianapolis. Nobody hotter than Chip Ganassi Racing and Dario Franchitti, who gets a hug from his father as he celebrates his 3rd victory at the Indianapolis 500-mile race.
Show you the results from today's race, as we had a total of 17 cars on the lead lap, a record-setting 35 lead changes among 10 different drivers. And look at some of the names. James Hinchcliffe's goal, I need to finish. He crashed last year. Justin Wilson with a great run, as did Charlie Kimball, 7th and 8th respectively. And Townsend Bell, always on the one-off here, and he manages to crack the top 10. And Elio Castroneves comes home in 10th position. As we look on down, what a ride by Rubens Barrichello in his first 500.
To be able to finish on your first 500 and finish 11th, I think is a phenomenal drive from his side.
And of course, Takuma Sato will be listed in 17th place as he crashes on that final lap down in turn number 1. And he will be thinking, just like J.R. Hildebrand did last year, what might have been. Ed Carpenter managed to get back out, although he was 1 lap down after the spin. He comes home in 21st position. And there are the cars that come in the last 3 spots. Tony Kanaan wanted it so bad for not only himself, but also his friend Dan Weldon. He's with Dr. Jerry Punch.
Tony, we told the folks at home that you had said earlier in the week you wanted this one with your face on the Borg Warner Trophy beside Dario and your buddy Dan Weldon. Emotionally, how difficult were those final 15 laps?
I mean, actually, it was good. It felt good, Jerry, because his 3 best friends fighting for the win. I knew, I mean, the odds were going to say one of us will do it, and one of us will do it for him. And obviously, I try everything I could to do it. Haven't done it yet, but you know, to lose this one like this, it's an honor. I think we battled it, me, Dario, and Dixie, and Danny, whatever he is right now, I think he's extremely happy. You know, his 3 best friends on the top 3. It wouldn't be a better way.
Tony Kanaan finishing 3rd.
Standing by with Takuma Sato just outside of the medical center. What a race. You were in it to the end. Let's talk about that last lap and the move.
Yeah, well, I always go for the win, of course, and good restart from 7th to jump up to the 5th, overtaking 4th, 3rd, 2nd, and then very last lap, good tow from Dario, and you know, so good opportunity to turn 1 into the inside. And but it looks like he didn't give me enough room to go there. I was well below the white line, and just got slide, so very disappointed. I mean, completely outstanding job from the team and incredible weekend.
Was it a chance you shouldn't have taken? Should you wait until later in the lap?
No, I don't think so, because it was a very last lap, and I was already in. You know, it wasn't like diving in the braking. You know, I was well in, and just he didn't move up, so kept on pushing, and the entry from that speed and then entry. I mean, I had nowhere to go, so it's a little disappointed.
Very disappointed. Takuma Sato out of the race, and but a spectacular run.